In this short video, I'm going to go over some basic hand movements that we use to manipulate the weapons, or what I call tools. We're going to first start off by simple wrist rotations. And we're also going to use the tonfa as a demonstration tool, or weapon in this case. But this applies to all the other weapons such as the nunchaku, the tonfa, the bow, and the tambo, the sai, and the kama. So the first thing we're going to do is look at the hand. What motions does the hand do? We can rotate it, we can do this, and the arm does this. So we're going to bring the arm out. We're going to point the finger this way, and we're going to rotate the finger to my left and down at 45 degrees. We're going to then rotate the hand this way like we're doing a backhand, pointing the index finger up. So say it's pointing up, knuckles down. From here we're going to pull back a little bit, point to the right at a 45-degree angle or so, rotate back over and down. Now we're pointing where the knuckles are up. And it's like we're pointing at somebody. We're going to repeat this process. And essentially we're just going to go up, over, down, up, over. Down, up, over. So facing forward is going to look like this. We're going to point. We're going to come 45 degrees. Now notice my arm is still out. I'm not here. I'm not here. I'm in line with my shoulder and my elbow. And this arm is basically like I'm doing a middle block. Boom. But in this case, we're just here with the finger pointing towards the back. I'm then going to rotate the hand over, and I'm rotating the hand this way. I'm going to rotate the elbow this way. Now, to go the other direction, I'm going to keep my elbow in this position out, away from the body, in line with my shoulder. I'm going to come this way, pull back a little bit. Notice elbow is still in line with my shoulder, up against my side, but it's giving a space. Finger is upside down, pointing 45 degrees. Come back this way, extending. So it's going to look like this. This exercise you can do without the weapon. And as you're doing this, if you do it properly, you're going to feel these muscles being utilized. So once you do that, once you get that motion and you're comfortable with this motion, nice and slow and easy, remember the old saying, karate no sweat. It shouldn't be hard. It's natural movements. Whatever's natural should be done. Keeping everything in alignment with body mechanics. Now you don't want to do this. That's just wrong. It's not going to work. Here, you're controlling everything. So now you take a stick. It doesn't have to be a tonfa, it can be a short broom handle, or a toilet plunger, whatever, a small stick. You're going to hold it in your hand. You're going to do the same thing. You're going to rotate over, arm out, rotate, pull back a little bit, over, rotate, come to the side, over, and do this. Do this until you are comfortable manipulating it. This is essentially the nunchaku movement, what we call the figure eight. Now we add the tonfa to it. Tonfa has more complication to it because it's moving in the hand. The nunchaku doesn't move in the hand, but it moves at the weak point, which is the rope. The point that we're moving here is in the hand. So to get used to working the tonfa, we're going to hold it this way. We're going to come over this way and over. See, we're doing the same movement, but instead of pointing the finger, now we're pointing the nunchaku, or the tonfa. Here, same movement. And if you notice, the nunchaku or the tonfa is not moving. It's staying stationary because it's got a full grip. Do this 100 times, 1,000 times, both with and without the weapon, both with at the weapon and with just a stick. Learn the movement. Once you learn the movement and you're comfortable, you can take it here. You can, as you're bringing the hand to the side, here. When you come this way, release the grip. Boom, right? Releases the grip so it can flow. As it comes through, lock it up, squeeze it, it becomes a break at this angle. Come down. When you go back, you're going to drop it, come back to this position, and over top. Boom, drop, drop, hit, drop, hit, drop, hit. You will feel it in your shoulders. Nice and easy. This movement relates back to open hand. Remember, you have karate and you have weapons. The two together make up our system. They're not individual systems. They are two ideas separated. When brought together, we have Okinawan Shorin-ryu as we teach it here. So something I'd like to show everybody. In Nahachi, we have this movement, this movement, this movement. Well, it's no different here, 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 here. Boom, wham, bam, wham. So we can block, we can block, we can block, trap, hit. So this movement that we're doing in the tonfa is side, down, back, here. So punch comes in, we can deal with it. Punch comes in this way, boom. This hand retracts back, the other hand comes in. Here, wham, boom. It's Nahachi. So boom, wham, boom. So the hand movements, the fluidity from the weapons has to migrate into your open hand. Nahachi, 1, 2, 3, 4. Dojo karate, 1, 2, 3, 4. Weapon requires fluidity. Boom, bam, bam. 1, 2, boom, boom. Apply the flow to the open hand. Here, 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 here. Boom, 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 boom. Bam, 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 boom. All right? So as you're working Nahachi at home, don't just think 1, 2, 3, 4. Apply the concept to the weapon. Just from the weapon, just block. Here, here, wham. Or here, 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 wham. Boom, boom, wham. All right, so those are little advanced concepts, but I want to show you how the weapons influence the open hand. And also the reverse holds true. In the open hand, dojo karate, we're doing Nahachi. We stop. We stop. We stop. We look. We stop. We block. We stop. We look. We kick. We stop. We punch. We stop. In the weapons, we need to apply the same concept. We're just not going like this. From here, we're going to hit. Boom, bam, 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 boom. So there's got to be a pause in between, but just enough where this doesn't stop, but you can redirect. Boom. So it's wham, bam, boom, boom. All right. So at the end is a little bit more advanced concepts. I want you to keep that in the back of your head for future reference. As you're working in kata, maybe one day you'll have an aha moment, the light will come on, and you'll say, I get it. It could be 6 months from now, a week from now, it could be a year from now, it doesn't matter. It happens. So just work on the pointing of the finger, doing the figure 8. Adding a stick to it, figure 8. Adding your weapon, whatever your weapon or tool is, and work it slow. For those of you who don't have tonfa, we will be making our own tonfa that are going to be utilized here in the class. So as I make them, I'll let everyone know about it. All right? As always, if you have any questions, reach out to me, send me a text, give me a call. I'll answer questions. If I can't answer the question on the phone, I'll make a basic video to address the question. Y'all have a good day.